Every single day, often without even realizing it, you make a decision that quietly shapes your financial future, sometimes even more than your salary, your investments, or the big financial moves you think matter most. This decision is subtle, almost invisible, but its impact is profound. It's not just about the numbers in your bank account or the stocks you pick. It's about something deeper, something that happens in the small moments of your daily life. It's not about which stock to buy, or whether to ask for a raise, or even how much you save each month. Those are important, but they're not the real drivers of long-term wealth. The real decision happens before any of those choices are even on the table. This decision is so subtle, so woven into your routine, that most people don't even realize they're making it. It's repeated every day, in dozens of small ways, and it quietly determines the direction of your life, financially and otherwise. It's the choice between comfort and growth, between what's easy and familiar, and what challenges you to become better. Every day, you stand at this fork, even if you don't see it. Most financial advice focuses on earning more or spending less. But the real engine of wealth is built in your daily habits. It's the small, consistent actions, like learning something new, tracking your spending, or choosing to invest in yourself, that add up over time. Two people with the same job, the same salary, and even the same expenses can end up in completely different places financially, simply because of this one choice. One chooses to stay comfortable, the other chooses to grow. One chooses comfort, opting for relaxation, distraction, or the path of least resistance. The other chooses growth, investing time in learning, building skills, or taking on new challenges. The results aren't immediate. In fact, they're almost invisible at first. But over weeks, months, and years, these small choices compound, just like interest in a savings account. Like water carving a canyon, your small daily choices, whether to grow or stay comfortable, shape your financial life in ways you can't always see right away. Over time, they create a path that's uniquely yours. Your destiny isn't set by your circumstances, your background, or even your current income. It's set by your actions, by the choices you make day after day to move forward or stay where you are. And your actions are driven by this recurring decision, the one you make every morning, every evening, and in every small moment in between. So ask yourself, are you moving toward growth or retreating to what's safe and familiar? Are you building the habits that will lead to wealth or settling for what's easy right now? This is the one money decision that changes everything. It's not just about dollars and cents, it's about who you become and the life you build, one choice at a time. We're told that wealth comes from a high salary, that if you just land the right job or climb the corporate ladder, financial security will follow. It's a story we hear from childhood, reinforced by movies, social media, and even well-meaning advice from friends and family. Some say it's all about luck, or being born with a genius-level mind. Maybe you win the lottery, or you're the next tech prodigy. This story lets us off the hook. If we're not rich, it's because we didn't get the right break, or weren't born with the right gifts. But that's a myth, and it's one that keeps most people stuck. The truth is, a high income doesn't guarantee wealth. Luck is unreliable and fleeting, and intelligence, while valuable, doesn't automatically translate to financial wisdom or lasting prosperity. The real drivers of wealth are habits and systems, simple routines and structures that anyone can build, regardless of background or starting point. Financial freedom is built on small, consistent choices, repeated day after day, not on one big break or a single lucky moment. Many people with average incomes quietly build extraordinary wealth by following a process, by making intentional decisions, tracking their progress, and sticking to their plan even when it's not glamorous. They focus on daily habits, not get-rich-quick schemes or chasing the next big thing. They know that real wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. The key is changing your relationship with your daily choices, becoming mindful of where your money goes and why. It's not about endlessly chasing a higher salary or waiting for luck to strike. It's about taking control, one decision at a time. It's about building a system that makes financial progress inevitable, so that your future wealth is the result of your actions, not your circumstances. That system starts with one core decision. Will you choose comfort, the familiar routines that keep you where you are, or will you choose growth, embracing new habits, learning, and taking small steps forward every day. That's the real story of wealth. It's not a myth, but a journey anyone can begin, starting today. We're taught that hard work leads to success, but look around. Many hardworking people still struggle financially. Hard work alone isn't enough if it's spent on the wrong things. You can be the best at your job, but if you're not building new skills or creating more value, your income will plateau. Perfecting your current tasks keeps you replaceable. The missing piece isn't more effort, but smarter effort. Direct your hard work toward activities that compound, skills and knowledge that multiply your value. Learning something new doesn't just add to your value, it multiplies it. Hard work is the fuel, but direction determines your destination. Working hard is essential, but working hard on the right things is what changes your life. Don't just run faster on the treadmill, step off and build a new path. That's how you break out of the cycle. Choose growth, not just effort. Every single day, whether you realize it or not, you're faced with a fundamental choice. Do you stay in your comfort zone, or do you step into growth? This decision is subtle, but it's always there, quietly shaping your future. Comfort is easy. It's the familiar routine of watching TV after work, endlessly scrolling through your phone, or sticking to the habits and routines you already know by heart. It's the path of least resistance, where everything feels predictable and safe. In comfort, you find safety and relaxation. It requires almost no energy, and it gives you instant gratification, a quick hit of pleasure or relief from stress. But while it feels good in the moment, it rarely leads to anything new or exciting. Growth, on the other hand, is a different journey. It's often uncomfortable and filled with uncertainty. It asks you to put in effort, to try things you haven't done before, and to face the unknown with courage. Growth looks like reading a book that stretches your mind, learning a new skill that challenges you, or tackling a project that feels just a bit out of reach. It's about pushing your boundaries, even when it feels awkward or difficult. At first, growth can feel awkward, even frustrating. You might stumble or feel out of place, but with each step, you gain confidence and the rewards start to appear. New skills, new opportunities, and a sense of accomplishment that comfort can't provide. The choice between comfort and growth isn't always dramatic. In fact, it's made in the smallest moments. What you eat for lunch, whether you speak up in a meeting, or if you spend your evening learning or just relaxing. Each of these decisions might seem minor on their own, but together, they add up. Over weeks, months, and years, these small choices quietly shape the direction of your life. If you choose comfort day after day, you may find yourself stuck, your skills stagnate, your income plateaus, and your life feels repetitive. The world moves forward, but you remain in the same place. But if you choose growth, even in small ways, your world expands, your skills multiply, new opportunities appear, and your confidence grows. You start to see progress, not just in your career, but in every area of your life. Remember, it's not about making one huge leap. It's about the small daily decisions to stretch yourself just a little further than yesterday. Each step outside your comfort zone builds momentum. Over time, these choices compound, just like interest in a bank account. The more you invest in growth, the greater your returns, personally, professionally, and financially. Ultimately, the path you choose, comfort or growth, determines your financial future, your happiness, and your sense of fulfillment. Every decision is a step in one direction or the other. Growth is the path to freedom, to new experiences, and to a life that feels truly your own. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. So, as you go through your day, ask yourself, which will you choose today? Comfort or growth? Comfort is seductive because it feels good right now. Our brains crave the familiar and easy. After a long day, it's tempting to relax instead of learning something new. This isn't a moral failing. It's human nature. Comfort choices, staying in a dead-end job, eating the same meals, avoiding new challenges. These choices offer short-term relief, but no long-term progress. The world keeps moving while you stand still. By choosing comfort, you're not just staying in place, you're falling behind. The effect is slow and subtle, but over years, the gap between who you are and who you could be grows wide. One weekend of TV doesn't matter, but 52 weekends a year does. The comfort trap doesn't announce itself. It just quietly steals your future. Don't let easy choices leave you stuck. Recognize the cost of comfort. Growth choices expand your abilities, knowledge, and perspective. They feel uncomfortable at first, but they're investments in your future. Instead of just relaxing after work, spend 30 minutes learning a new skill. Seek out projects that challenge you, even if they're intimidating. On weekends, create something. Write, build, or practice a new skill. Growth choices build your most important asset, your skill set. Each new skill multiplies your value, not just adds to it. Progress is slow at first, but it compounds over time. Most people give up before the benefits appear. Those who persist see their efforts connect and multiply. Growth choices transform you from a passive consumer to an active creator. The market always rewards value. Choose growth and watch your opportunities multiply. Comfort feels safe, but it's actually the riskiest financial decision. The world changes, industries evolve, jobs disappear. If you stop learning, you're betting the world will stop changing. That's a losing bet. Think of your career as a building. If you never upgrade, it decays. Comfort is skipping maintenance. Growth is constant improvement. When change comes, only the strong structures stand. The discomfort of growth is the price of long-term security. The comfort of stagnation is a down payment on future fragility. Regret is tied to inaction, not failed attempts. You'll regret missed opportunities, not imperfect efforts. The real risk is doing nothing. Don't choose the illusion of safety today over real strength tomorrow. Growth is the only safe path. The comfort versus growth choice is powered by mindset. Most people focus on avoiding loss, cutting expenses, playing defense. This keeps you small and stuck. The mindset that multiplies money is about value creation. Ask, how can I create more value? Not just how can I spend less? See yourself as an asset to develop, not just a consumer. Invest in your growth, courses, books, coaching, as a way to increase future income. A $300 course isn't a cost, it's an investment in earning thousands more. An hour learning is an hour building your future. Opportunities to increase your value are everywhere. The real risk is not investing in yourself. Play to win, not just to avoid losing. This mindset powers the growth choice. This isn't abstract, it's practical. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with one small, repeatable action. Listen to an educational podcast on your commute. Spend the first 20 minutes after work on a growth activity. Ask why at work to uncover new insights. Swap 30 minutes of scrolling for 30 minutes of creating. The key is consistency, not heroics. Small daily deposits into your skill account compound over time. Your financial well-being is built with these daily choices. The future isn't a lottery, it's a structure you build. So, what will you choose today, comfort or growth? Your future self is counting on your answer.